Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode here on Diggler's Place. This is your friend, Nieblue. I want to thank everybody for joining me on watching this video, and I'm really excited. We've got some things going on, obviously. On the last episode that you watched, we created our melon pumpkin farms in this area. Let's get turned around and take a look at those real quick. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful farms. Obviously the design of the farm is from Ilmango. If you watched my last video, you would have seen the link for Ilmango's tutorial for the farm itself. I just did the designing on the outside. Yeah, I mean, black and white. Everything around here is black and white because if you can remember, we are a theme of a mad scientist, so we want to make sure everything is clean and pristine. Now, one of the questions I asked on the last video was, do I leave this incorporated into the build? What we're going to be doing on this episode is we're actually going to be closing this in and making this one big full building, and we're going to make it, you know, where they do their little testing and stuff on the food and enhancing it and, you know, doing all their fun crazy stuff. So one of the things I asked was, do we leave this wall natural or do we change it out for some concrete? And the answers I got basically were, we are going to leave this wall here. We're going to incorporate it into the build itself. So really excited about doing that. We may do a little bit more texturing on it, change it around, make it look a little different, but naturally the wall will stay the same. Now, one thing I do want to do on this build, we're going to take, like I said, we're going to take a look at a couple things we're going to have to do on this to make it look correct, make it look, you know, decent. You see the hole up there. There's a hole that actually goes through a couple of areas, goes around the back side of that, comes over this way, I think, somewhere. We're actually going to incorporate that little cave area into this build. It may not get worked on at this point in time, but we are going to work on it because that is actually the way out of here. We're gonna make it to where you come in through that little cave area into that. Look, that stupid zombie. You see me, don't you? Ha ha ha. Come out into the sun. It shall kill you. Ha 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 ha. And then I shall swing my sword at you if you manage to make it all the way to me. Huh? Yep, you made it to me, and you lit me on fire. What is wrong with you? Anyways, as I was mentioning, oh, you see some stone break there. That was definitely not me. That is completely natural. No. So we're going to incorporate this cave. So basically, you'll come in through here. We'll probably redesign this area a little bit. You'll come in through here, go up some stairs, go through that cave system, and you'll have some options. You can either go that way and go out to another area that's going to be over that way, or you can go up, and we're going to put a water elevator in this area to get up into the circle of death there. But whatever they call that thing, I call it the circle of death because this is still not even done. That's another project that we're gonna have to do. So it's the circle of death. But that'll allow you to get up through there, so you can go AFK up top there, or vice versa. You know, all that good stuff. So let's take a look. I mean, obviously I had built the one off of the video. And I talked about doing some copy and pasting, and I was gonna just basically do some you know, trickery video editing to make it look like I cut and pasted that tower and put it right here. But then I remembered, oh yeah, I'm gonna have to twist it, turn it, and flop it down into one area, which I'm sure you could do in video editing. You can make it look like it's being done, but I'm not that good at video editing, so who are we kidding, right? I just built it off camera, and it is working like a charm. I built the waterways. That kind of looks off right there, but it's gonna have to work. I built the waterways, basically dropper systems where they unload, get spit out, comes through here, and connects into this waterway to send it up to the sorting system. So as you can see from over here, the watermelons already have been collecting. You can see them in action right there. The pumpkins have too. It hasn't collected a whole lot of them from my understanding, from what I can tell. So but that's what we're working on. Alright, so as I was saying, some of the things we're going to have to address while we're building. Let's, first of all, let's eat. Because I'm down to 3 hearts. That's what happens when you can't fly and you slam into things to stop where you're going. Yep, that's my life. But the farm is definitely, the farm is working great. It definitely is working great. And I got completely thrown off and distracted of what I was talking about. But you can see it moving right there. See the pistons firing off? It's definitely working great. So some of the things we're going to have to address... some of the things we're going to have to address as we're building this building, as we're enclosing this area. Let's go over this way first. First thing is this. All this redstone outside pit part here has to be addressed. It's going to have to be covered up. We're going to have to do some terraforming in this area. So I'm definitely thinking we're going to see some time lapse here pretty soon. Possibly. Oh, I can't. I can't fly this way. I'm horrible at flying this way. Let me get turned back around. So that's part of it. So we're going to be enclosing this and covering up the redstone to incorporate that. The other part is over here. When we close up this area, we need to figure out how we're going to do that. If we're going to attach it to the edge of the building right here, and then come to the edge of this building. I'm not sure, but that's something that we'll address as we go along the way. And then this is the cave. Whoa, hello mobs. This is the cave I was telling you about. Oh, ow, that did not feel good at all. This is the cave I was telling you about. If you come through here, you'll see it comes out here. You can say hi everybody, how you doing? And then somewhere, I thought it went up. I was pretty sure it went up. Oh yeah, right here. I think this. Nope, this isn't it. Anyways, okay, so maybe I was wrong. We'll address that situation when we get ready to come to it. But this is the cave I was talking about. We'll connect that hole that's up there, and connect it to this one, so that way you can actually go through and get into that area. Where does this one go then? Is it just like a little tiny hole? I'm so confused. Oh no, this goes into its own little cave system, it looks like. So, oh yeah, right there. There we go. See, I knew it came out somewhere. I couldn't figure out where. So yeah, it goes into its own little cave system, and then we'll bring it up into there, and we'll create our waterway. I'm thinking the waterways, it's getting dark, so we're going to be doing some fighting here in a second. And maybe I can do a little parkour stuff. No, I can't. Can I? Nope. Just I'm failing. Yep, I'm failing at it. Yep. Here, you know what? Let's screw it. There we go. So probably right in here we'll do a waterway. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if we're gonna do it right there. What I may do is just do something simple. I kind of wanted to turn this into a waterfall area right here, right next to this stairway entrance. So we may do it right here. And basically what we're going to do is we're just going to let the water fall, and we're going to make it look like it's a scenery area right here. We're going to have to obviously mob proof it and make it to where it's safe to come up into. But I think it looks wonderful. You can see half of a view of the observatory up there. Half of the view. But I think this is a beautiful area to have like a kind of a lookout, and then a way to get up. This would not be an area you'd want to AFK in, because it will be open to that side. It's not going to be completely closed in. Well, I might close it. I might close it in and make it glass so you can still see through it. Just make it glass coming down from like right here, and then we'll do a waterfall coming down. It'll probably come down this way like this and along the edge of this, and just flow down into this area, and then we'll do like a little fenced in area. So I'm gonna that's where things are gonna change, because we're going natural here. I think this part of the build is gonna be natural, so you're gonna start seeing a little more color than just black and white. we'll see what we come up with there. So I'm really excited about this. We'll be closing this area off over here. It's not needed anymore. We've got the majority of our trading farms built at this point. Actually, we have all of our trading farms built at this point in time. So we're going to start closing this area up, and so we can call it finished, done, and dusted, as some people would say. I don't know who said that, done and dusted. Somebody did in one of their, I don't know who's saying that was, but we're gonna call this finished, done, and dusted after we get this building enclosed. So hey, you know what? I need to stop rambling. That's what I need to do, and I need to get started on this build, right? That's what I need to do. Shut up, Nye, and build. I'll be back with the progress update. Alrighty, it is time for a progress update. I've been working on this for a little bit now, and honestly, it's taken me a day or two. I've been a little sick on this situation. Don't worry, it's not the COVID, I promise. But my throat's been sore. You know, sniffles, that kind of stuff. Not quite flu-like symptoms, but I've definitely been sick. My wife has bronchitis and laryngitis, and of course, anytime someone gets sick in my household, we all get sick. So if you hear a voice change, that's what's going on. My throat's sore. So, but let's do a quick progress update at this point in time. And as you can see here, I've kind of closed in this area at this point in time. It's not completely done. We will have accents of black in here. It's to kind of tie in that area right there. But the main thing is, let's get around here, and maybe I can fly. There we go. Took me a second, but I got it. As you can see up top here, we've got the outer portion done. We're gonna land on top here. We've got the outer portion done. It's kind of going at an angle because my idea here is we are actually going to take some black accents from the outside, kind of like we did on that, but they're gonna go up and over, and they're gonna tie into the area right here. So it'll kind of go at an angle and then tie into that, and then we'll have glass up at the top here. Now the bad part is once again, this whole ooh, that scared the ever living out of me. It gets me every time. That's for sure. I'm not, just the sugar canes, the pistons firing on the sugar cane. It just, oh man, I'm never ready for it. The snow covers the whole top of this because it doesn't snow down there, but it does snow in this area. So eventually what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come back with string on top of this glass and just lay string down so you can still see through everything. You won't be able to see the string, but you will be able to see through the glass, which will make it nice, because if not, this crud will be everywhere. That's the bad part about building in a mountain area. You're going to get snow everywhere. So but I definitely closed this off. If we fly down here towards the bottom, you'll see where the building has not attached to the wall, to the ground. The building is not attached to the ground. I've got a bunch of terraforming here. I don't know if I'm going to come all the way down with the white or if I'm just going to build up the stone. All this has to disappear. You know, the bad part about playing a mad scientist and building in black and white concrete is one of the hardest dyes to get is black dye. In 1.13.2 or whatever, I don't know if it's hard in the other ones, but in this particular server, it is hard to get squids. I mean, extremely hard, and I've got looting 3. So, I don't know what we're going to do here. All this has to disappear, though. This is all river biome, but if you look right here, I kind of took a little bit of time. This is going to be probably our very next project. This is a river biome on the inside. Obviously, the sand actually outlines the river biome, as you can see here. If you look over the edge, that's mountains. This is river. So everywhere the sand falls, and in the inside is going to be river biome. Now the reason why I've done this is because squids spawn in river biomes. So my plan is, after we enclose this thing, is we are going to build a black dye conservation sanctuary. That's what we're not building a squid sanctuary. We're building a black dye conservation sanctuary. That's what we're gonna call it. A black dye conservation sanctuary. We're basically gonna make a squid farm is what we're building. And that is gonna allow us to increase our income as far as black dye is concerned. The bad part about that situation is, let me sleep here, is I've got to clear out all river biomes within 128 block radius. So that's going to be a task. That is definitely going to be a task. We may look into doing a stream on that one. I'm not sure yet, but that's going to be a task in itself. But we'll basically we'll be filling in all the river biome areas, and leaving this it'll be a big open hole with water running in it, and just the fun stuff basically. So that's probably going to be our next plan, is building that farm there. So just wanted to give a quick update. As you can see, this part is closed in now. I'm currently working on this side. We're going to, as you can see, I've got the outline. It's the same as over there. We're going to bring this around to this edge right here. It'll probably go straight across and then kind of do a curve thing, just like that end over there does. A curve thing into the side of this building right here. So some of this accent may get taken down. We shall see. But that's what I'm working on now. I'm going to go ahead and continue doing what I need to do, because it takes a little while. I've got to make concrete in between what I'm doing, because obviously you see this uses a lot of white concrete, which takes a lot of sand, a lot of gravel, a lot of bone. So there's a lot to do. But anyways, sorry, my throat's really killing me, so I'm sorry about that. But anyways, and I'm sorry if I sound really crappy, but I really want to get this video out, and I want to make sure that we have one ready for a couple weeks now. I've kind of been slacking, and I don't have a whole lot of videos prepared, so I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. But anyways, I'm going to get back to it, and as soon as I'm done, or as soon as I get more progress done, I'll be back with a progress update. See you in a few. I've been having a few issues with mobs, but that's expected. We've got some dark spots over here on this wall. We got some dark spots up in there. We need to be able to light those up somehow. That way we don't have to worry about mobs spawning on those areas. Otherwise, I got to go in and mob-proof that area. I'm not sure. Oh, I thought I saw a mob going down in the water area, but I do have to mob-proof that stuff, so we don't have mobs spawning left and right here in this building. I closed off some more, as you can see. Closed off that. Now my decision on this end, like I mentioned, was to go with a natural look with the mountain. I'm trying not to overpower this farm with building this up. It definitely needs some work, though, that's for sure. It needs to be built up on the backside. It's almost flat on the backside, but as you can see, I've been working on putting a staircase in. So here's our staircase. I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this wall kind of accent or something. I don't know. Then going through here, we've got another set of steps. Let's do this right here. Let's go ahead and just put them in there, because that's what needs to happen, right? And then when you come up here, obviously we got some green going on. As it spreads around it a little bit more, we'll get some more green. So really nice touch to that. I thought about doing a little waterfall, possibly like right in here in this area. but we'll see what happens there. But as far as, and then of course you see this is all glass right here. Now the biggest thing is going to be incorporating some type of roof into this place. Obviously you see I curved around on the tops there, so that's where the top of the roof is there. But I want to completely enclose this. I don't want it to be open to anything. You know, we are a lab facility, and I want to make sure that what happens in here stays in here. So what we may end up doing, well, I say stays in here. What we may end up doing is building a solid roof on this, and then maybe creating some skylights at the top, you know, just some skylights, and then we'll have some like fluorescent lighting hanging down. I know we got lighting throughout the floor. Depending on what I can do as far as lighting coming from the ceiling, we may take some of that lighting out, because right now it just looks like I was tic-tac-toeing or checkered pattern. I don't know what to call it, but looks like I went ham on the lights, but that's because this was Mob Spawn Central the other day. So this is what I'm working on right now, just getting this stuff situated. As you can see, I've got the holes knocked out up top for our water stream to go up and down. This will be the entrance from the Circle of Death. It'll be one of the entrances, and then of course you still have the option to go over there. You won't be able to get into the building from that right there, because this will all be enclosed right here like I mentioned. But you can go over there and AFK, and it'll work on all of these farms. You'll have to turn on the pumpkin melon farm first, then you can go AFK over there. I'm gonna get back to working on it and see what else we can come up with, you know. Maybe we can come up with something good. I think this actually needs to come back one more, not I think I did it too close. So let's take it down one more. Yeah, like so. And obviously the inside of this cave needs to be dealt with a little bit better. We're definitely going to work on some of that. I think right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting there we go. Yeah, much better. I think I'm going to start working on the roof and seeing how I'm going to incorporate that, because like I mentioned, this is supposed to be natural over here, but I've got to figure out a way to close this off to make it look like you know, a decent looking roof, I guess you could say. But as you can see over here, this definitely has to be terraformed out that way to make it look like it's supposed to. So alright, well, I guess as soon as I get some more done, I'll bring you back for a progress update. What do you think about that? Like the sun's going down on the far side over there. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'll be right back with the progress update. Well, I think I've seen it all. It's raining through this hole, and it's snowing through this hole. I think Minecraft got confused. Must be. What do we got here? We got mountains right here. What is mountain right here? Why is it snowing through this hole and raining through this one? That doesn't make any sense. It's all the same. They're at the same level. Yeah, that don't make any sense. But that's what's happening. I gotta remember, I'm gonna have to close that dome in right over this area, otherwise that water is gonna freeze. Because it will be water sources, especially on the elevator up. It's gonna be a water source, so the top one will freeze. So rain is getting annoying. Let's turn that off. But things are starting to look good in this area. I got obviously some adjustments that still need to be done. We're still working on things, but I figured I'd just kind of go around, show a little quick progress update. Stairs have been upgraded a little. They're more defined. You can see them a little better against all the gray stone. Sorry for the rain. Put some cobblestone fences in there, just kind of break that up. That way it's not just all stone. There's going to be some more designing in this. I may grab some stone pressure plates and put on top some of this stuff, some buttons. Just kind of make it look different, layered, I guess you could say. So I think that's a plus. As far as lighting in this area, I don't know if you can see, but certain areas I've knocked out holes and kind of put some sea lanterns down in there. You can't really see them, but it definitely has helped with the lighting in the area. I don't think we're going to get a whole lot of mob spawning in this general area. Now over there still needs to be fixed, but of course on the back side of that still needs to be fixed as well. So definitely has helped out. I'm gonna get started on the roof now. I've got to get this bad boy closed in because this rain it's annoying. It's annoying. So I'm gonna get this roof closed in. Be right back. Be the very last few blocks of the ceiling, roof, whatever you want to call it. Let's finish this up real quick. I'm trying to get it cleared out here. Not the quickest at placing blocks. And we still have some more holes to cover up, but you know, I just want to take a peek inside and see what it looks like with the roof on. Let's see here. Alright, there we go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know what you are thinking already. It is a big white roof. A huge white roof. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a big white box. Big white box. That's big. It's a huge white box. Look at how massive this thing is. Holy cow, it's huge. Okay, so we obviously have to do some black accents on the outside. I'm not going to leave it as this. We've got to do a lot of terraforming around the bottom there. Let me get back out here. But overall, it's turning out good. On this side, I've got some more work to do, so we're probably going to bring y'all back with another progress update. But first, we're going to look on the inside. I want to take a look on the inside. Look at this. See, that area over there has to be completely closed up and, you know, done with, you know, redstone covered up, all that good jazz. So let's go around here, let's pop our heads in, let's take a look at what the inside looks like with the roof on. Wow, it's dark. It is extremely dark, but you can see right there I kind of followed the line of the circle of death, so you kind of get the accent of that. You see up there the window, so you can see outside. I'm probably going to do the same on this side. We're going to have a glass window. That way it kind of closes in the area, but it still allows that light in there. Now, another thing I'm also going to be doing is we're going to be putting some skylights into the top of this roof to give it a little more accent. We'll drop in some accents on the inside and on the outside. As far as that's concerned, we'll also probably be dropping down some fluorescent lighting. I think that would look good in the area. We'll see how that turns out. And then of course we gotta build up the inside here. We gotta make it look like it's a lab, that like they're doing experiments on the food. So that's something that we're also going to be working on. Let's get up into this area real quick. As you can see, I've done the water streams up and down in this area. This one does not have any glass, but this one does because it uses the soul sand elevator process. But the water's in place, so now you can get up. Now this is not a permanent thing. We're going to figure out a different way to transport around the circle of death. Probably going to be railways, and then you just drop into the area. But we definitely have some lighting issues. Definitely need to get that stuff taken care of. I like the way it looks, though. I like the way the farms are highlighted by light. Like I said, we'll do some more lighting in this area. We definitely kept with the natural look. We'll probably change some stuff around as far as the stone. It'll stay natural looking, but we'll give it a little more accent. And then we'll finish this up here. So I'll tell you what. Wow, what is wrong with me? I'm completely dark. Let me go ahead and get some more work done, and then I'll come back with you on another progress update. But I mean, some of this stuff I'm gonna have to do offline. I mean, I'm literally gonna have to do offline. So let's see where we're at. Let's go out here and take a look real quick and see where we're at on the outside. The outside has not had any updates. I'm just letting you know that now. If I can take off, come on, there you go, there you go. It still looks like a giant box. It really does. The terraforming's not done. That's probably gonna have to be something that. Oh, I knew I had a shulker box somewhere. This has got the other white concrete. Yep. This stuff is probably gonna have to be something that's done on a stream. Plain and simple, it probably is gonna have to be done on a stream because that's gonna take a while. First of all, I've got to get all the dirt and everything to go in there. It's probably gonna take a while. I'm just saying that right now. I mean, it's enclosed. That's the cool part about it. It is completely enclosed. You can still see the farms from the outside, which I like. That's kind of what I was going for. The tunnel's not exactly decorated yet. Let's go back down here. But remember how I was talking about? There's a way to go in and a way to come out. So this little tunnel right here is the tunnel that will take you also into the area. Right? We're gonna have to do something with that entrance, though. We cannot leave it open like that, because it will cause we could have mobs come up this way easily. So that's something that I'm gonna work on. Also going to work on this area. This needs to be decorated, cleaned up a little. But in here, we are completely enclosed. We need to bring some lighting in here. We need to bring some. I want to put some skylights up in the area. Now, one thing I'm going to have to do is I am going to have to use string to put on the glass, so that way snow does not cover the glass. But as you can see, I put some lights up there. That was one of the areas I was having problems with mobs, but you can see I've completely enclosed it. I decided not to go with the window look right there. I did the same thing. I just completely enclosed it right here, which I actually like. It kind of highlights this little corner, I guess you could say, where the silos are, makes it stand out. So over here I kind of did like a column thing. With a little black accent. This is actually the way to go up and into to the sorting system back up in there. So I wanted to make sure I left that available. There's also another way there, but that's going to be the easiest route. As far as the natural look of the rock mountain wall, I kind of had to do some enhancements to it, because it's just, I mean, you can see up there, it looks really flat still. I'm going to have to do some more, you know, digging out and decorating and that kind of stuff, but it looked way too flat to me. See, like this right here, this doesn't look right to me. There's two stones of the same level right there, so let's take that out. There you go. Now there's a difference in that. But that's the kind of stuff that I notice, and it bothers me sometimes. So I'm gonna make sure that I do some more terraforming right in here to make it a little more natural looking. It's not gonna look the best because I don't have a whole lot of room to work without coming too far out. So but that's some of the things we're gonna do. Now the floor in here, I mean, we got this huge gigantic area down in here to play around with, and I kind of had some ideas. So we've got, farming. This is, we're mad scientists. A mad scientist. What do mad scientists do? They try to make things better, or they try to take over the world. Either way. I could try to take over the world, build something as big as the whole map. I don't know. But anyways, the main thing in this situation is we're going to try to we want to make it look like we're trying to enhance the foods, make things better, make things to where you can change it and stuff, kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde. We adjust things, not a potion, but with food we're adjusting things. So I'm thinking we're going to do some kind of glass cubozoid thing right in this area. With water streams, and basically we're gonna make some of the items like the carrots and the potatoes. We're just gonna make them go around and around and around and around and around and around, that kind of thing. And I'm gonna come up with some contraptions, like something that shoots the food up into the air and then makes it come back down, and stuff that makes it look like it's being tested and changed around, and maybe put some villagers. Well, I can't put villagers in here, they'll want to go for that, but we'll do something to make it look like that we're doing some major testing in this area to make things work. So I think it's turned out really well, though. I really do. I think it's great because you still get to see a part of the circle of death in here, and then you can see the column there, but it's got a lot of texturing into it. It's got a lot of stuff. Now you're gonna see changes in here, like over here. What you're probably going to see is something like some lighting going up the wall with some accents, Hi. How are you doing? Are you doing your farming like you're supposed to, buddy? Yeah, you are. So you may see some accents going down the wall like this, right? Ooh, I need to fix that. Some accents going down the wall like this, and then having some Yeah, we're only one thick here, ladies and gentlemen. We're only one thick, so yes. But maybe have some sea lanterns going down the center of that. For now, not right now, because I'm gonna have to play around with this some more. You know what I mean? I don't want it to. I don't want to overdo the detail, but I definitely want to do some detail to make it stand out. Let's fix this, because this is gonna get on my nerves right here. Definitely gonna get on my nerves. But I like the route this has gone. You know, we've got the pumpkin farm, we've got the sugarcane farm, we got the wheat, the carrots and potatoes. Everything is going great. I mean, excellent. I think it looks great in here. We've got the railway over there. We got the silos. I love this little accent piece that I put along the mountainside here, and that was just kind of break things up, I guess you could say. I didn't want it to look, I don't know, it just didn't look right with the stairs here the way it was, so I broke that up a little. But if we come up here, I don't know if I have any. Let me see if I've got any real quick. I don't think I do, but I'm gonna double check. That's quartz. Definitely don't need quartz. Don't need that. Definitely don't need string. Don't need arrows. Don't need string. Don't need sticks. Don't need lanterns. Is there any in there? No, there's not. Is there any in there? No, there's not. Is there any in there? No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's not. No, there's snot. There's snot. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, going up into this area, once again, I'm going to try to do some lighting. We're probably going to use some iron bars and bring it down, make them look like they're metal bars that are holding some lighting fixtures up in this area. I think that's going to look really cool, but obviously I want to get our testing facilities situated first. I want to make sure that we got room for them before I start hanging a whole bunch of lamps in here. And we're also going to have skylights, accented skylights with some of this black in there. So we've still got a lot to do in here. And the glass. I put glass right here. I don't know why. I just did. I put it too high. I probably shouldn't have done it too high, but I did. But it looks good. That's the main thing. It looks good. And then you can look out here. There's the observatory. It actually looks really good from this area. Excellent view of everything. Yeah, check that out. I think it's turning out great. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comments. I think it's turning out good. I may not, but that's me. I'm biased. It's my build. So, if y'all can think of anything that I could do different, something that I might be able to add into this, some kind of testing thing, y'all let me know. So as of right now, we are going to call this episode done. And it's really dark up here. I should probably put some lighting somewhere up here. Here, there we go. Ta-da! Spotlight on me. Spotlight on me. Spotlight off. Spotlight on. Spotlight off. Spotlight on. Spotlight off. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up. If you love this video, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit that bell for notifications of when I post videos. I don't have a schedule, so that's going to let you know when I do post videos. Right now it's been about every Friday, but you never know. I may have videos come out earlier than that. So one other thing I need to put in there, please visit my Patreon page. You'll see it here at the end of the video. If you want to consider supporting me and my videos and allowing me to help continue to bring videos to y'all, consider donating and becoming a part of Nice Chaos. That's right, we have our very own whitelist patron server called Nice Chaos. I'm super excited about it. I have a couple episodes out there. You'll also see that at the end of this video. It only the minimum is a $5 donation that gives you access to the server on a monthly basis, $5 monthly. So definitely consider subscribing, and that way we can play alongside on that server. I would definitely love to do that. So looks like the sun's starting to come up. That's really cool. That's really cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Nieblue, your friend. I am out of here. I'm about to hit the wall, aren't I? Dang, that's awesome. I did good. Camera...